I was telling her that morning, Saturday morning, I'm like, okay, these are my bets. I think you're going to return and you're going to make out with John Cena. And everyone's like, make out with John Cena. I'm like, isn't that the greatest soap opera, right? Like,
yeah,
you know?
That would have been great.
And I just want everyone to make out. It's like, yes, let's kiss.
This is TMZ Inside the Ring.
Welcome to TMZ's Inside the Ring. I'm Branson Quirke.
I'm Roger Corral.
And wow, what a weekend.
Yeah, what a weekend.
What a weekend. And
you're like a new man.
And hey, we also had a very historic week because we've brought back somebody who was here last week.
Nice.
Our last episode.
Yeah.
So in a row, CJ Perry is back in the building.
Oh my God.
CJ, how are you?
I'm ready to crush.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, that was Lana.
I have to say, so we talk on the side, you know, and like you'll send audio messages in the accent sometimes.
Yeah.
And I played one over Thanksgiving break in the car when I was driving with my friend, and he just couldn't even believe it.
You send him audio messages with your Russian accent?
Yeah,
What
she'll
the
go
hell's
into
happening?
Russian. No, but she's also really good at comedic timing.
Oh my God, thank you.
So it's very good.
Thank you.
But like I said, what a weekend! Survivor Series.
Oh my gosh. I honestly I still feel like I'm like high right now. Like I'm on the high part of the roller coaster. I didn't even perform. I was just 11th row. You know?
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
And like coming back to work this morning, it was just I tried to stay on that high, but I get here at 6 a.m. So
Wow.
it's kind of tough.
I thought I was early waking up at 6 a.m. today.
No, I leave at 4:45. What time you get
Wow.
here, Roger?
At 4:30.
You start at
I
4:30?
break the news in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. But he gets to leave. Hey,
That
he gets
sounds
to
so fun.
Website. Yeah,
but he gets to leave at 11 a.m. every day.
Really?
Different. That's supposed to be off the record.
That's supposed to be off the but yeah, man, what a weekend. Both of us went to Survivor Series. As you can see, John Cena, I got my San Diego
The
shirt.
merch.
As you can see, I got my Liv Morgan new merchandise from Liv Morgan herself.
Wow.
Yes.
So much to say about that.
Oh my gosh, I have so much to say. Okay,
much to say.
First of all, we did like our little when could she return, hoping soon. So I bought my ticket. Friday night, the flight from Washington, D.C. I went and saw my 92-year-old grandmother. She's thriving. She loves Liv Morgan and John Cena too. So, yeah, I know. She's a little torn right now.
That's up there.
I know. And she watches every show from the assisted living.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing? I love it. She's
Yeah.
been watching wrestling since I started, so she loves it.
Seeing you in that was probably crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
a funny documentary about how never mind. How people are getting down at like these houses and they're like,
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And WWE helps them.
yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you see
Brings
real
it up.
love, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we saw at Survivor Series, real love. So she tells me she's getting a private jet to fly her and our group of people and friends. And she wanted me to come and stay in the Airbnb with her, but it's super.
Jet?
She got a private jet.
Oh my God.
And they flew there. She's like sending me selfies, like, we're going to see you soon. I get my flight from Washington, D.C. I arrive in L.A. Friday night. Me and my co-host, Johnny, get in the freaking car and we drive to San Diego.
Yeah. I was like, you're crazy for trying to do that late at night.
I know. It's
That's
insane.
ridiculous.
It's insane. And so then we stayed at the best Airbnb right in the center of, what is it called?
Gas lamp.
Yeah, I don't even, that's like, it was the hotel.
It's so
That's a big
funny.
party.
It's a historic-
Because you're like,
it's
we're at
crazy.
this Airbnb in the gas lamp district, and I
Yeah.
go, where though?
Yeah.
Because it's all just bars.
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
in the one building that was an Airbnb.
Yeah, it's a historic. It used to be a old hotel. It's been there since
The
1850.
Yuma building.
Then the next thing you know, I had no idea she was coming out on the John Cena match.
That's so
Wow.
But I knew she wouldn't say anything, and the whole time we were starting to do bets, and I'm thinking, it's obvious she's going to return to help Dom. Like, that's a given. So I really thought genuinely, she was going to return and help John Cena. And I know that I was telling her that morning, Saturday morning, I'm like, okay, these are my bets. I think you're going to return and you're going to make out with John Cena. And everyone's like, make out with John Cena. I'm like, isn't that the greatest soap opera, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
that
know?
would've been fantastic.
That would have been great.
And I just want everyone to make out.
But here's the deal.
It's like, yes, let's kiss.
You saw that moment in the ring
How
when
did we
she
sign
got
it?
in there, and they made eye contact. Everybody thought it was going to happen.
I thought for sure. So the emotional roller coaster I went on was insane. So I'm like, okay, she has to return in this segment because it doesn't really make sense anywhere else. She could have returned at the Survivor Series. like the War Games one.
Yeah,
right.
right.
She
Yeah,
could
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Which actually would have been a
So
good thing.
that was like another thing I was thinking. I was hoping. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. So then the next thing I noticed is that but the girls came out, Raquel and Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole spot was phenomenal. Sorry, now I'm going to get into the whole match, that match.
Yeah, now we're in.
Okay. So Raquel and Roxanne coming out, amazing, right? Amazing. I saw the whole spot. That is such a John Cena spot. You know, John Cena did that in Mia Miro's match.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so we did that exact spot
So the
where,
crowd was really into it.
oh
too.
my God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's John Cena.
Yeah.
Anything John Cena does is like the loudest. Like being in a lot of matches with men, I can tell you the loudest noise out there, no one can compare it, is John Cena. The Rock too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And Randy. So those three. But it's really hard. Like it's just a louder noise. It's like going to a Rihanna concert, right?
Yeah.
It's like electric. So John Cena did the spot where he kicked me out one time, and not him, but the ref kicked me out when I was with Rusev, and the whole place booed. It was at a live event. The whole place booed. And then he came back the next day. He's like, okay, that's not that. Not even the next day. We came back. He's like, that's not the spot. He's like, they booed the ref. They should not boo the ref when he kicks you out. They need to cheer the ref when they kick you out. So he's like, let me think about it. That's not the spot. Goes back to what we talked about last week, calculated risk.
Yeah.
Remember, like he takes ownership when it doesn't go right. And he's like, that's not it. Comes back the next day. He's like, okay, Rusev's going to kick you out. And I get up on the ramp. They're doing a We Want Lana. I get up on the apron, and Rusev goes crazy, kicks me out. The whole place boos, leads into the finisher where John Cena wins. You know, the sound. Everything has to get louder, louder, louder. And so when I saw that spot, I was like, we go back. John's like, that's it. We did that babyface turn at Extreme Rules in 2015. That exact spot. If you go watch Extreme Rules, you're going to see that exact spot that we did.
After WrestleMania, right?
Yeah. I want to say 2 pay-per-views. It was I Quit match at the next match. Yes. And so you see how that can set it up. So he did the Raquel spot more in the traditional way, where you cheat as a bad guy, because that's been done throughout history a lot, where a bad guy will cheat, the valet will cheat, or the manager will cheat, and then the ref catches you, and the ref kicks you out, and everyone cheers, right? So it was an amazing spot. I'm so happy they did that. You know, he just did his, if you listen to the noise of that match, it was like louder, louder,
Right.
louder,
You're building.
louder. You're building.
Momentum.
You're building
Yes.
them too. Like,
Yes.
They have that personality that they could apply elsewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I was talking to Raquel, and she was just like, it was one of the most greatest experiences she ever had. Like to be able to work with people like John and others is like phenomenal. Sorry, I'm gonna stop talking.
Oh no.
I
I have a question. You know, about that was John Cena instrumental in this entire motion of this?
I would think he's completely instrumental. Now, I haven't like dug deep into getting all the tea from Gianna, Liv Morgan, but I would say if I was a betting man, John Cena put the whole thing together. If I was a betting man, but no one has actually given me all that information. You know, obviously Liv is the genius, you know, and Liv is coming and running the ship, you know, so I'm sure he didn't know anything about her turning on him, but
sure.
I'm sure that part, nothing. Yeah, it was interesting because you know, all of us, me and Johnny didn't know. My co-host on my podcast, Identity Crisis, also didn't know. We were like making bets, and he's like, "No, she's not going to make out with John Cena," and I'm like, "I don't know. You know, this is history." Because she told me was it's going to be historic. She's like, "This is wrestling history." So she obviously had a plan, clearly. So
Do you think
That's cool.
Do you think it would have been better if she made out with John Cena? Would it have been a better spot? It's okay to say yeah. I mean, it was great how it was, you know, and I'm really excited to see what happens on Raw tonight.
I'm so
It's going to be epic tonight. But do you think it could have been better? Just a little bit, if they did that.
Wait, let me reverse the question. Do you think it could be better?
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Really?
know,
My
but-
edges. You're talking
So-
about my best friend here right now.
So I think
Be
the reason
careful.
that they didn't do it was because Cena's leaving soon, and like, what are they going to do with that for the next month? They only have a month. No, we have less than that. We got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think that if they had him a little longer, they would have done it. But
What about you, Roger?
I think you still do a kiss. you still do a kiss.
Yeah.
Because that we're trying to build her up. It's her return. You know, like you want to build her character and like what she's thinking, where her mind is at. So if you do that, she kisses John Cena and then she slaps him. I think it adds more to her return.
Well, some people think that her being paired with Dom, paired with Dom, Dirty Dom again, is kind of like a disservice to her, and that it should have been more of a focus on her. Forget Dom. This is Liv. Liv's star power is enough without Dom now, and we can all agree on that, obviously. But what do you have to say to the people that think that?
Okay, so I would say that I think this pairing is the greatest pairing. I think that they're going to, if played right, if done right, they could be literally the main event for the company. They're there every week. Roman Reigns is not there every week. Brock Lesnar is not there every week. And I think there's nothing greater than women and men together in storylines. I think that's always higher engagement, higher talked about, because you're getting the best of both worlds, right? Yeah. We all love the women, we all love the men, you know, and like, why not have them both? And so that's where it's like, you know, Liv Morgan's character is wild and Dom's character is like really cool. And so I think like that opposite, like just from a story world, also like pulls them in interesting directions and creates interesting dynamic relationships. I also think that it gets them in both stories. So she can go and be in the man's story. And I just think that is for all women, like that's when you get the most over. You look at AJ Lee.
I agree with how AJ Lee got big.
AJ Lee, right. I believe that's why I had a very successful career.
Right.
Alexa Bliss, straight up was like her numbers. She always did great in numbers, but when she got paired with Bray Wyatt, whole other part. So I think, you know, you look at the great women of history too. And so I think that's really important. Same with Dom. Like Dom gets more over being with the women. He was great. Obviously he's Rey Mysterio's son, a ton of legacy in there, and that you can't just create. Yeah. But he also like really got over in the Rhea story, and then really got over in the Liv story. Also, Rhea got really over being paired with Dom. So I think we should do more of this stuff. Yeah. And they can be both in the divisions. And then we're talking about the most epic breakup. I mean, I had a pretty epic breakup with Bobby Lashley, you know, and
nothing
Rusev.
is going to beat you. Could we just take a second, by the way?
It's true. It's true. Exactly. It's true. So I'm excited about the epic soap opera breakup they're going to have, because it's this TMZ is going to love it more than anything.
Can we take a second to bring up that? So this morning you text me a picture of something that you're bringing with you, and it's your action figure and Rusev, and you brought them both together. We have to show everybody.
Oh, this is fire.
Hey,
dude.
I have to ask, why are you in the package and Rusev is not?
Well, one, because I wanted it, first of all, I want this forever to be. Well, Rusev, I'm going to bring you a lot more Rusevs, right? Because there's all different types of Rusevs, and I'll get you a packaged one as well. I just grabbed it really quickly from my house. But then this I gave to you guys because this is obviously Lana in her suit and Machka Crush, but also like if I just happen to not, I'm hopefully going to be here full time soon, full-time journalist, bringing the tea, the TMZ.
We're working on it.
So if I'm ever here or not here, it just needs to be like
right there.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah. You know what?
We're going to put it here.
Put it here. I'll cut this part.
Right
we should have a whole wall of Lanas here, dude.
Oh.
Here, I'll place it. Okay. I got you.
Okay, perfect.
Right?
You know what's cool? Before you came out with this type of gear, Stacy Keibler was known for wearing.
Oh my God. You know, that's who I pulled from.
Oh, really?
I pulled from Stacy and Deborah. Actually,
and I feel like you made it your own. Like now everyone associates like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hunter gave a lot of input to my look. And then Sandra, who made Deborah's suits, and Stacy Keibler made mine. Yeah.
So I'm not done talking about Liv yet.
I know. We love talking about Liv.
Okay,
yes. So yes, keep going.
Again, okay. I didn't even know you guys were friends until afterwards. Yeah. Obviously. But so take us back. This moment happens. We have the footage. You're screaming in the crowd. You send me a video of you just freaking out.
Yes.
So awesome to see. And you were so close to the ring. And you got some great footage. And I have to ask, what was it like right afterwards? Did Liv text you when the event ended? Did you go backstage to see her? How'd that happen?
Oh my gosh. So first of all, how was your emotional roller coaster?
Okay, so my emotional is, again, I wanted to see her kiss John Cena.
Yeah.
But my point of view is how they went about that camera angle that was really closed up to her face when her eyes dilated.
I loved
Right?
it. I love the dilation.
See the
Yes,
eyes dilate,
yes,
and it
yes.
goes back to the interview I did with Mark Henry, where he talks about building emotional moments.
Yeah.
And that's what she did. So
Yeah.
I'm just so curious, and I'll probably never know, but just how that all came together. Like, was it Cena's idea for that close-up shot? Like, who directed that? That's what I want to know. It was so well done.
It was so well done.
But a roller coaster for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy to watch people around us too and listen. I love listening too. And that's what John always taught me, was like, listen to everything. And so when she came out, everyone was like, oh, and then it was crazy when she hit Dom, the whole place exploded.
Yeah.
You know, and her and I talked about this afterwards, and I was like, because I went over to her house, the Airbnb.
Right.
Yoma Hotel, you know, and we watched Survivor Series again.
You saw it after?
Yes,
watched it
yes,
again?
yes.
That's so
Because I told her, I was like, I'm coming on TMZ again.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a review.
And she's like,
yes.
wait.
And she's like, let's watch it. I'm like, yes.
So wait, walk us through that. Like,
Yeah.
fans would really like to know about this because it's such a cool, intimate moment.
really wholesome,
So,
yeah.
so she
It is very wholesome.
So she sat on the couch and watched Survivor Series all over again with
Yeah.
you, and watched herself come out. And she was the biggest star of the night. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the biggest star of the night.
Yeah.
Like, what is that like? You guys didn't even go out after. You told me that you guys kind of just stayed in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, none of us are real big drinkers.
Yeah.
And
Me neither.
Yeah. So, and we're just, you know, she's obviously focused on her next things that she's going to do with Dom tonight, you know, so he's around there too. But we were just like, she's so great. She like was so excited that I was going to be back doing this review, and I wanted to obviously do well. And so I wanted to watch it again, because it's also very different watching Survivor Series or any wrestling show
Yeah.
on TV versus in person. Very different experience. And I heard a lot of people saying that too. Oh, it's so different watching from here versus on camera. You kind of miss nuances a little bit. And so that's the reason why her first question to me when I saw her backstage, when I ran into her. Actually, she told me to come backstage. And
Yeah.
I ran into Brock Lesnar and CM Punk casually.
Yes.
Oh, well,
That's a whole nother story we're about to get to.
I know, it's crazy. So she's like, what did you think? I was like, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I said that I was so happy when she jumped onto John, because I thought they were going to make out. And I was like, I'm right. And then that little, like the jump and the dilation of she said that was all a part of her plan too. And because she said that, like, she wanted to fool John. She wanted to confuse him. And what better way of doing that than to pull a Cena? You know, and she obviously studied him on his heel turn, and she did
They
exactly.
were comparing it to the other one.
She did exactly
They're
the same
side
thing.
by
The same,
sides.
yeah, she did the same.
We're like the
Exact same thing,
faces,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think like she studied him and was like, okay, like she's so smart. Like she knows what she's doing, and she's going to like give TV that bit as well, whatever it is, you know? But her eyes literally dilated. Like if you watch
I
it,
looked
you
at it
see
again.
it go.
It looked like a dog.
I looked at it again last night. It was like
It's insane.
it was like cat eyes, like when they go
Yeah,
from like
yeah,
really
yeah.
dark to small. But
Well, I
was gonna
asked her that.
Yeah.
I was like, how did you do that? And she's like, I don't even know she's like, I guess it was just the adrenaline and the intensity.
and the lights.
Yeah.
You look at if I look at the light right now, like my eyes are dilating. Here, how about this? I'm gonna try
so
it
there's
right
actually
now.
a science behind
I'm gonna
it.
try the Liv
It's actually
Morgan.
a science. Yeah.
Blind
So,
herself.
so right
let's try
now
it.
I'm
Let's try
hugging
it.
somebody,
Oh my God.
and then
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll
We'll have
I'll
to
look
try
at
it later.
I'll look at it in
Actually,
post.
that's a good point.
I'll look at it in post.
You
I
see,
don't know
she's
how
such
she
a
did that.
worker. She's working me.
I was gonna ask.
She's such a worker. She's like, the intense, whatever it
Yeah.
was, it's the light.
I was going to ask though, I have to say, you were in direct eye line of her during that hug.
Yeah.
So were you like The Rock, the final boss, giving her the death move?
In my head, I was.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, it was great because she was like, we were walking around meeting. I had a bunch of meet and greets in the arena.
Yeah, how was that?
It's great. I mean, we're all equals. So I think because you asked me that a lot, like, how are you going around the arena? And I feel like people a lot of people want to take pictures, and I love taking pictures with people and talking to the fans. I love it. It's so fun.
You actually take time too to talk to them.
Yeah, I mean,
Expected, right? Like,
Oh my
especially at
God.
a show like this.
oh yeah, totally. And I mean, a couple of times I couldn't walk because it started to get really swarmy. And how am I going to say no to people?
Yeah, I mean, someone came at breakfast and took a photo with you.
Yeah.
So it happens all the time.
Yeah, and that was me, no makeup, baggy hoodie, like purposely. I was wearing shades and stuff, but yeah, it's nuts because she texted me. She was like, "Okay, come backstage and hop in the car service with me," and I was like, "Okay." I mean, I don't have a pass. I just got a ticket.
You didn't have a pass?
No, I didn't. I just bought a ticket from Ticketmaster.
You had to buy a ticket.
Yeah, I did
wild.
win. I know, it's crazy. I like to keep myself humble.
Yeah.
I like to keep myself sweet and humble. So I know I won Survivor Series 5 years ago.
You're a WWE legend.
And I'm a
You are a
WWE
legend.
legend.
On paper.
I am a WWE legend. I know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And that's the reason why I was like, okay. She's like, you're a WWE legend. You can get backstage. And no, she didn't say that. No, it's funny because I just walking, they escorted me. Someone was really nice who worked at the arena because I was getting bombarded by I couldn't walk anywhere. So someone who was security at the arena was really nice. And he was like, let's take you downstairs. There's these back stairs. And I was like, okay, awesome. And we go back the back stairs and they drop us off right in the loading dock. And of course I have the giggles because I'm like, oh, my old stomping ground.
Hey, if you're listening on Apple and Spotify, we have the footage of all this stuff. So please come to YouTube and watch it.
Oh yeah, please
Yeah, we're
do.
showing it right now. Yeah.
Please show. We have all this original footage. Also subscribe to my passes, please, even more if it's not all there. And it's not on Instagram. I do post all this stuff on passes, cjperry.com.
Cool.
But yeah, I then jokingly opened this WWE door. It says WWE, the famous signs. And I'm like, it's going to be locked, obviously. And I open it. And then I'm like, Johnny's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm a legend. Like jokingly, I'm obviously, like you said, have awesome comedic timing. And
Did I say that? Can I rescind something? No.
so, then I try to go open the next door and it's locked. And I'm like, okay, yeah, clearly we're not going backstage. I'm just going to call Liv real quick. She'll pick us up out here. And next thing you know, this guy who guards the door peeks his head out and he's like, you're not allowed in. Oh, wait, you are allowed in. You're Lana, the WWE legend. Leave.
Crazy.
And I
Props
walked
to him.
in.
Did you get his name?
I should have. I
Dang.
love you. Thank you. You're
Thank
the
you,
best.
Padres arena worker. Thank you.
You're the best. So yeah, then I just took a right and
Who'd you
found
see?
Liv. Well, I saw Brock and CM Punk.
Okay,
I saw John
what were
Cone,
they
Talent
doing?
Relations. I love you so much.
Were they like shirtless
And-
still, like sweaty and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but Liv was there and she's like, hi, take a picture of me and Topanga.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
okay. And then she's like, okay, we got to leave now. And we hopped in the car and left.
When you guys drove out, because when I exited through press box. By the way, thank you WWE
Yeah, that
for
was
letting
nice. That's
TMZ
great.
come. It's our first press
Dude.
box. I exited actually through backstage and I passed by
This is
Maxine
fancy,
Dupree, which
Branson.
was kind of cool. I was so happy I didn't have to go through all the shoulder to shoulder. And I was going to say, you shouldn't ever have to exit that way either. But when you guys drove out, were like fans out there cheering you guys, or was it?
Oh, yeah.
Was it blocked out? You guys?
Well, it was like a little bit of a blocked out area where they let us out. And I was, this is why I was like walking around and going to go out with a massive amount of people.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, Liv did say, like, try to go with her. And I'm just like, it was all a joke. And then the joke ended up massively me right in like essentially gorilla.
Right. I saw.
Wow.
I mean, I'm a legend. And also Lana's always working in Siberia.
Always working.
Right. Did she ever leave Siberia, or
I don't know. She's actually like everywhere. I don't even know how she does it.
she's omnipresent?
She is omnipresent. I was about
As they
to
say
say
in
that.
the Bible, omniscient.
I was just about to say that. She's
Giving you a sermon
omnipresent.
here, omniscient. So I want to go back to the fact that you weren't able to get a ticket from WWE. You had to buy your own ticket. Walk me through that. So, like, you're a legend. You'd assume you would get tickets. And I mean, I was up there and there was that moment where they show the celebrities and everything, front row. And I was telling the guy next to me, I'm like, oh, they're for sure going to have CJ in this. That CJ Perry, Lana, WWE legend.
Yeah.
Why didn't they?
I don't know. It's a little weird situation. I think it's all TKO. You know, when TKO came on, a lot of these
different.
changes, like you have to buy tickets.
Even
you know,
talent.
everyone has to buy tickets.
Oh, everybody does.
Yeah, like everyone. Liv had to get all the tickets for her whole family and everything. Like my husband had to buy, it was like to bring his whole family and at WrestleMania when he debuted, and me, it was $5,000. Like I had to buy for the suite, and it's all TKO. Like this isn't Hunter, this isn't Bruce, this isn't. I mean, John Cone, you're the best. I love you so much. and so like John Cone is always trying to give us a deal. You know, he's talent relation. He was a ref for a long time. He's literally the best. So there's all these really strict rules and regulations, and for me, it's a choice of. You know, after I got released, I took a year off of going to any wrestling shows because I was really burnt out. I was on the 800 days. I had been on a plane in 10 years. I was like, I can't get on a plane again. And I was so tired. And then a year later, I was like, I miss wrestling. Like I miss going to wrestling shows. And WWE wouldn't let me in because, you know, Miro was at AEW. And then I started going to AEW shows with Miro, and I loved it. And I'm like, I want to go to WWE shows too because I love WWE. I work there and my friends are there. And so I just started going to shows. And that's essentially how my podcast was born. It was 3 years ago. And that's where the idea came, is me and Jonathan Saba is like, we want to go to wrestling shows, and we want to then talk about kind of what we're doing right now about not just the journalist that sits at home and watches it on TV, but like the ultimate VIP experience, you know? And like because it's like everything is so fun, and the fans are so fun, and the fans experience, and that's kind of where it was born. And I don't have a problem paying for tickets because I believe in these people. I believe in Liv Morgan. Of course I'm going to buy a ticket for her return. And like, I love her. I love wrestling in general. Of course we're going to go see Miro. You know, he's had to buy tickets numerous amounts of time. Every time I've gone to see Rusev, he's bought the ticket.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So those are the
That's
new
really
TKO
cool, such a wrestling fan, and you're willing to do all of this.
Yeah, I love wrestling so much.
And a lot of people don't know that about you.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And you know, another thing I really, thank you, because I really do love wrestling so much, and I love the community of people. I think also it's like, I look at it as I believe in the product. And I believe in, like, my husband is an investment to me. So I'm going to invest in him. And I believe in general, we have to, if you're talent, or if you just believe in yourself, you know, and I know it's a little crazy that we have to pay for it, but I just reverse my brain. And I'm like, you know what? I'm investing into my friendships and my friends and my husband.
And regardless, you can't take away these moments. Like,
exactly.
You got to be there.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
When it comes and goes, you got to be there.
Exactly.
Right. And like we spoke about this earlier too, I wanted to bring it up, if you're okay with it, is that you had mentioned that you could very easily be negative. You could very easily look at the fact that you're not booked here, the fact that you were released, that you can think about all these things, you know, but you chose positivity. I mean, like seeing everything you were saying leading up to the event, all the posts you made and how excited you were screaming and like how excited you were just to go to the show when you weren't even booked on the show is really incredible because you chose positivity over looking at the little negativity because you won Survivor Series in 2020. Yeah. You know, Team Raw. Even though I was Team SmackDown, sorry, but
thank you.
That's incredible. I was thinking about that up in the box. I was like thinking like, there you are down there. I see you. You're cheering. You're screaming, and you're like, you know, it's just amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I think that, I mean, obviously like doing work, going to therapy, all like really helps, but we can get looped on negative stuff. So I literally felt it when I was sitting there and they won, Liv and Dom won immediately. I was like, they could have changed the trajectory of my and Rusev's career if we would have won. And then also if Vince would have kept us together versus like breaking everything up. Like he broke everyone up after a year. That was his thing, you know, and everyone, even as a good thing, breaks them up because his thought process was like, you can break them up, see what type of stars we can build. If it doesn't work, we can always bring them back.
Smart.
Or if they build up, we bring them back, it's bigger, you know? So
smart.
I got the logic and I could feel that. And I could feel immediately my mood getting worse and no, I'm going to focus on the positive, that I had a chance to work with John Cena, that we had a chance to be in this storyline, that, you know, life is, we don't always get a fair cards, you know, so if we focus on what's fair, you're never going to be happy.
Can I say something? WWE would be stupid to not have Lana and Rusev back together. Yeah, 100%. Like it's just pointing that way right now. Like that's the next thing. Tell me, do you at least have like a pitch in your mind of what that would look like? Like you have to have thought about it, right?
Oh my God, I'm always creating storylines and narratives, like all the time.
You're a storyteller.
Yeah. That's why I wanted her to make out with John Cena. But I'm very, very happy. Like it's incredible how it went.
But you do have it in your mind a little bit, right?
Of course. I have like 10 different storylines. Like just for Rusev and Lana, I have at least 10 different versions.
Okay.
Easy. We could do soap opera. We could also completely make it only business, you know? Also 10 different storylines. It's like, oh, you don't like it? No problem. I have another one.
But imagine the pop when you came.
Oh, the pop would be phenomenal.
The pop would be massive.
It's literally my dream.
Yeah.
Is this
my
something
dream.
Rusev would also like?
Oh, yeah. It's his dream too. For sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Rusev is... I'm excited for him where it's going to go. But, you know, he might need to bring the architect back.
The architect.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is all stuff like I almost don't want to know anything.
I know. We can't. We'll give it away. Then it won't happen.
No.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised as ever when it does happen. You know,
You want to feel like what Liv Morgan did to me and my react. Like I was like this.
Yeah.
On the whole spot, like literally with like. I was just like going nuts. Did you see some of the reaction from kids though? Like little girls screeching.
Oh, that's cute.
I was pretty high up there, so I couldn't see it. But
I saw it online screeching. And then when she like turned on Dom at first, they're like, "Is this a prank? Is this a prank? This has to be a prank."
He deserved it.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
It was right that she like got him back, did her thing.
Why do you think he deserved it? Because her and I were talking about that. She was like, "Well." I didn't really do, like, he didn't really do anything for me. And I was like, yeah, because wasn't he a little flirtatious with Roxanne? And she was like, no, it was Roxanne. I was like, okay.
What about Ray?
Thoughts?
What about Ray? You know, all that too. There's a lot of pent up energy when you have these relationships.
No, it's very true.
You know, like
It's very
sometimes
true.
like I've had that happen to me, you know, where the girl kicks me in the, wait, did she kick him in the balls?
No, that was John Cena.
that was John Cena.
He
It was-
slapped Dom.
Got you. Sorry, I was so far up there. WWE, give me better seats. No, I'm just
I mean, I've rewatched it 3 times by now, especially her spot. But I would say, yeah, it's, I don't know. The whole thing was really fun.
And the whole
it was my favorite.
John Cena as well, because again,
Yes.
now that he's not a heel, he lost to heel ways.
Yeah.
So it shows the vulnerability.
Yeah.
Like not going that direction.
If I was like to remove myself completely from the situation and know nothing, like not be friends and with people, I would say from a producing standpoint of that match, if John most likely put it together, and I think like the spot of the eye, like that whole spot of having her do the same spot that he did, I think was actually genius.
And
I
he
think
put
that
a
will
lot of
happen
focus.
a lot more now. I think now it's a thing, and I think it will become like you pulled a Cena, and so like that whole spot, and now other people can do it in like in the future.
I like
Right.
that.
And you can, because I started seeing like you could pull a Cena, so I'm like, anyone could do that with the eyes in that moment, and then it could be like, yeah, he or she pulled a Cena.
And he put the spot, like what I noticed as a fan is that he put the spotlight not just on him. It was very much to elevate talent, which I think is what John has been doing towards the end of this tour. You know John, so you know him very well that this is something that he does.
Yeah.
He wants to elevate talent.
Yeah.
We talked about it last time, him going to the dungeon.
Yeah.
And just like he spent hours there and even afterwards thought he didn't do enough. So that's just incredible.
Yeah, it's so interesting because, you know, I do think it was a Vince thing. That's why I like the males match so much. I don't know if Braun Breaker would have won if Vince was in charge. I don't know if he would have won. Yeah, I think first of all, Vince is always like the baby faces going over. If you really think about it, like John always went over. John would be going over. I don't see them winning.
Oh, that's interesting.
He always put the golden goose over because of sales. Like John and Roman. Very, like, how often did they ever lose?
It's funny. That's why the Nexus lost. That's why the Nexus lost to John Cena, because he was like, I want everyone to go home happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly. So that's how Paul Heyman explained to us losing WrestleMania in 2015.
Oh, really?
I was like, it just doesn't seem right. Like, Rusev should go over. And he was like, it's because it's the golden goose. And Vince wants sales. Like he goes, merchandise sells better when you have John Cena going over.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? So I got it. It's a business at the end of the day. This is not like it's a reason why they call it business. So when you track sales, you always have to track sales. And then you're like, oh, like Roman did, even when Roman was getting booed out of the building because he was getting shoved so much by Vince, he was selling insane merch. And so Cena would say that to us too. Just like always go look at the house, always go look at the merch. You can start to see the way decisions were made that way.
That's interesting because it used to be different. Like The Rock used to lose all the time. Stone Cold used to lose as well. And I feel like John Cena kind of changed that.
Oh, that
like
makes
now
sense.
the babyface goes over
90%
of the time. Yeah.
Yesterday, not yesterday, but Saturday, I felt like it was a heel show to have John Cena lose, and then also Roman Reigns was on the other side. Like those are two main guys losing. I was ecstatic. I was screaming. And all of the people around me, they're like, wow, Lana, you really do like the heels. And I'm like, is this your first time meeting me?
Yeah.
I mean, I know in person,
it's in
but
your blood to like the heels.
I was so happy. Like, I did not think Braun was going to win. And when he won, I was screeching.
I was going to ask you, like, how'd you feel about the ending? Because people, including myself, I felt that there was a build that kind of just stopped in the middle. I felt that it didn't quite get there to the point where, like, when he was pinned, it was like, wait, whoa, we're done here? That's it?
Yeah, so you thought it was too soon?
There wasn't enough sequences. Is that the right term? What's or is it false
spots?
Finishes? There wasn't enough spots.
Actually,
enough spots, enough false finishes.
Yeah.
Too.
How'd you feel about the ending? You liked it.
I love that. I love that it wasn't it wasn't the build, because then you kind of start to know.
You're right. It was
super
not
fans like yourselves, like you guys start to know. And the fact that it was out of nowhere, that's what I loved about it, because it was a surprise. No, I like these things that are not always the, like, okay, the Tom Cruise movie. Like, we know how a Tom Cruise movie is going to
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
We were talking about this yesterday. I've never thought about this, but you said that there's like a strategy behind the levels of theme songs and how they do entrances.
Oh, yeah.
So like, they strategically, like, they won't start with this theme song, but they'll like end on this theme song. Is that really a thing they do there?
Well, I feel that for sure noise should be happening, right? So I did feel like I'm a big fan of Lash Legend. Like, again, I loved what I don't know if you guys saw her NXT match a couple months ago against Nia Jax. That was when my eye really got on her. I mean, she's beautiful. She's stunning. And then this match was so hard hitting in NXT between Nia and Lash that I was blown away. I was like, this is going to be a big hitter in the business. And then sure enough, she debuts, so exciting. And so, yeah, I think that putting her not last would have been better. Like, I think maybe put her like 5th, but maybe they wanted to protect her more. I don't know. I don't know what all, but sound should go. It should be like, everything gets a little louder, right? Every single person. And then definitely for the match, I was sharing with you about Big Show, like when Rusev, Jinder, and I were a tag team, and we were fighting Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
We were at a lot of live events, and Big Show was there, and we did a couple different spots, and the noise went like, and then it was like that. The last
came down.
Yeah. And Big Show pulled us aside, and he was like, that's incorrect. It needs to go,
Yeah.
And so we fixed the spot. That's what it. So usually, like, it involved me getting kicked out. And John taught me this too. Like, usually the getting kicked out or the something with the valet and the manager is going to be the loudest noise. And so it really should fall right into the finish. If not, like, you're going to have to do some crazy things. And most of the time the finish, like, it has to go into the last thing. Yeah. And a lot of people don't do that. They try to reinvent the wheel, and it's like, no, 2 + 2 = 4. And there's no other way around that. So John's formula for his match, that's literally what he did versus like the women's match. I feel like already you're already setting up not ideally.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're talking about momentum, the women's match, War Games match, started a little like low key. I feel like the energy was a little low. What was your thoughts?
They were on first as well.
They were on first, but I feel like that should be like,
Usually the first match is like everyone wants to be the first match. And like that's one of Roman Reigns' favorite spots is being the first match.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
and
really? Okay.
Miro,
Guys always laugh.
Yeah, because it's the loudest, it's the loud, it's going to be, if it's a good match, it's going to be louder than the main event because people are fresh and excited.
Yeah.
And then sometimes now the shows are shorter, so people aren't as exhausted in time to get to the main event. But sometimes, WrestleMania, the main event, at one point it was like 12 hours of wrestling.
Yeah.
You're exhausted. So I think that's obviously the main event is great, but yeah, I was a little surprised by it wasn't as loud as I thought it was going to be. And, I do gauge things by noise. Like that is your job. I don't care who you are. I don't care what spot you're in. I don't care if you're the wrestler, the valet, the manager, the woman, or the man, young or old. Your job is to connect with the audience. Your job is to provoke emotional reaction and to get people on your upstanding. If you cannot get people upstanding, you are literally failing your job. I don't care if you do a 360 moonsault from the top and then make out with John Cena and Liv Morgan. Like, if you gotta connect with. And it's not just about maneuvers. And I think that sometimes people forget that. And I don't know, the women's match was a little underwhelming, I thought.
It got better as it went along. I think Io Sky saved it.
Yes.
100% with the trash spot.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, for me, it's like, I expected that to happen, the trash spot.
Well, it's also exactly, like, it's
predictable a little.
You're supposed to do all that. You're supposed to, this is not just Survivor Series. This is not the Survivor Series that I won, where it's team against team. No, it's like you bring all the gimmicks out there. You do whatever you need to do. Like, I was watching it, and not that, I want to stir the pot a little bit. Maybe this is Lana coming out, but I was like, why is Rhea the only person bringing out all the weapons? Like, if Lana was there, I think she might have won because she would have had all the weapons. Why are we only using some of the weapons? Do you understand that?
No, I totally get that. Like, just one person bringing it out is very odd, and that's what I'm telling you. Like, there was a lot of shuffling in the energy.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because all those women are incredible workers. Like, if I had a singles match with any of those women, they would literally annihilate me. Like, I
don't think so.
Well, I like to say, like I said last week about Dom, he studied Lana's journals, so it's not always about who's the best wrestler. It's
psychologically
you're
superior.
I mean, have you watched Randy Orton's matches?
Yeah,
this guy loves Randy Orton.
Randy is like his psychology. Like, he is the best worker, and he'll just go out and be like, no.
Have you taken an RKO? I just gotta know.
This is a weekly question.
I just gotta know.
I pitched. I asked him if I could feed for him, and he was like,
it's like, I gotta go play.
He was like, where's your husband?
Playing Elden Ring, leave me alone.
Yeah. But no, I thought,
I forgot where we were.
Women.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel like, if anything, this match, I feel like the women are trying to protect themselves a bit. We're heading into WrestleMania season.
Oh, that's
Everybody
a good
wants to
point.
make it to the Royal Rumble.
That's a very good point.
You don't want to get injured with a big spot either. And then after the Royal Rumble, we have WrestleMania. So this is the time to make money. This is the time to try to get a big spot. So it does come at a weird time where you have this big match that you have to do and people have high expectations. But at the same time,
no, you're so right. Also, that when we were talking about this, I just thought about maybe the women weren't allowed to do things. Maybe we weren't allowed to do all the weapons. Yeah, I just thought about that because, we are having some of the best workers in the business out there, women, and then some of the best, greatest minds in the business are producing this match, I don't know who was. I don't know if it was TJ. I mean, I think TJ is literally the greatest of all time when it comes to producing matches. So they had all the formula, and but sometimes a lot of things don't get approved. I was supposed to Nia Jax was supposed to put me through a table at Survivor Series. That was why I didn't get in a lot. That was supposed to be the spot that I try to get in, I wrestle a little bit. She's like, no, bitch, get out. And then takes me and puts me through the table. And then I'm there the whole time. And at the very end, slide in and I win. Okay. And unfortunately, Roman Reigns wanted to do the spot that day.
Oh,
that's
really?
Crazy.
And, Roman Reigns and Nia Jax are cousins, too.
That's
so
right.
She wasn't happy about that, which I love her, and she definitely voiced it. But, there's that.
Yeah.
There's the pecking order.
I will say, too, I think that the cage it makes it a little harder because from a fan who's up in like the risers and everything, you can't quite see everything because the cage is covering a lot.
Yeah.
And so you almost have to go extra. Like in theater, in live theater, you got to go over top to get to reach the people that are up there on the top.
Yeah,
that's what it's
I
all
agree.
about.
I
And
agree.
we were in a baseball stadium, 46,000 people. And I mean, I was up there. The press box is almost near the nosebleeds area. So I was,
That's crazy.
I noticed a genuine difference when Io Sky came out and started doing her moves because like the slams, for example, in the beginning, you couldn't even hear the slams. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I told the guy next to me, I go, hey, like is the ring even mic'd? You know, they got to kick up the mic for those slams, but it was very quiet. So the audience couldn't like get into it. That's just how it felt.
Well, you're dealing with women that are smaller than the men. So in reality, the men do, unless you're Nia Jax or you're Lash Legend, Charlotte or Rhea, like they're taller girls. But a lot of these, they're little girls. I mean, Lexi is 5 feet tall, you know, so she's not going to move the ring like Drew is when they hit the ropes. They're not going to, when they fall on the mat, it's not going to be as loud as Brock Lesnar because how many pounds is Alexa Bliss?
That's true.
You know? And so it's like almost they need more of the gimmicks, but I feel like it wasn't probably the girls. It might have been like, you don't want to do too many things of the same thing on the show. So like, you don't want to put me through the table of Roman's going through the table, right? And so they save these spots. So it might have been something like that. But also you have AEW who women are killing it with blood and guts, you know? And it's like no guardrails, killing it, crushing it. And now that is the competition, you know? So I'm sure the women probably wanted to push it more, I feel like, but
I'm sure. Yeah. Because they have a lot of experience, some of them doing that. And you think like my friends always say it's so hard for them to watch AEW, like blood and guts, and then go watch a WWE match because the energy is completely different.
Yeah. It's different.
It almost feels like a different sport at that point. You know? But they can all have different different positives though.
For sure.
And that's where the gimmicks come in WWE. That's where their strong suit is.
Yeah.
So I loved the Io Sky trash can.
Oh my God, I loved it.
A lot can go wrong in that moment.
Yeah.
And
it was scary.
That is
It's scary every time she does
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't believe she did. Like, not only is it so high where she's jumping, like it's so insane what she's doing. She's incredible. But then on top of it, she's putting a trash can on. Like, I'm like, oh my God, that was crazy.
Break your neck.
Yeah.
Speaking of neck.
I did love Nia, real quick. Nia Jax spot when she pushed Rhea.
Yes.
That was iconic.
Yes.
Simple. You know, it's just like a great heel. I thought she was such a great heel. They're celebrating, you know, and it's just a heel. What is a heel's job? Is to take away what the crowd wants. So everyone's cheering with Rhea, and it was Rhea and Io, right?
Yeah,
they were, you know, firing up, big pop, and then the greatest thing, take it away, you know, and that's
she did
what
a really,
she pushes
great
them.
at that.
She did a really, like everything she did, like the crowd reacted accordingly.
Yeah, I thought she was great. Nia's such a great heel.
I would say this. Someone mentioned this in the box. She had Incredible Hulk colors for her thing. So she just came out like just villain.
Yeah.
And it worked, just dominated.
Yeah.
And
I love it.
I love her
resonated.
look. It was more
I think
colorful.
it saved the match.
Yeah.
Genuinely. I think it changed the pace of the match.
I do too.
Going back to the men's War Games match, we saw a moment with Braun Breaker. Did you see he fell on his neck?
Oh, that was crazy. That was nuts.
I genuinely was worried for him.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that and the Dom fall. Both of those, I thought they were shoot injured.
Right.
Yeah.
So like you've been in this, you know how it works. What's like the moment that the staff goes, okay, they're all good, they're cleared to go back in? Because we noticed when Braun fell, countless staff came over to the ring to check on him.
Yeah.
So how do they make sure that they're good?
They just ask you, are you good?
But like, for example, like Big E Langston, when he broke his neck, he didn't even know it in the moment.
Well, you can't move.
When you break your neck, you're right. You can't move.
Yeah, you're going to definitely know that. You might not know that you broke your neck, but I'm pretty sure you knew something's real off.
And Braun's like a different beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that neck is strong, dude.
Very strong neck. I mean, it could have gone a lot worse, obviously.
Could have gone a lot worse.
But that spear, though, where he flips, he puts his body at risk a lot.
And
he's an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
Like, his athleticism is, wow. I was talking to Miro a lot about that. And Miro's like, you know, because he played he was playing either playing professional football or in a D1 school.
I think he was,
and
yeah.
so he was
Yeah.
just like, the way they put them through the training is just like a different level of training. And Samir's just like, he's made for this.
He's the best of both worlds because his dad was a wrestler.
Yes.
His uncle was a wrestler.
Yeah.
And he wants to get back in the ring with him.
Oh, that's cute.
I
That's
love
cute.
He's
it.
open to it.
Well, it was a cute callback because he was wearing the black leather
Yes.
jacket. His dad used to wear that.
Yeah.
And
I
then
love
even
the
the move that
jacket.
injured him, that was like an old Legion of Doom move. And so you could see all these callbacks that like you could tell he's had such an influence with his dad.
For sure.
love it.
For sure.
That's Miro's favorite tag team.
The Steiners?
Oh, is it
or-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
We got to get Miro in here to talk to us.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, we do.
When he comes in,
He's going to put both you guys through probably every table in here.
every table needs to be out of here when he comes in. Every table, okay? Please. And that table over there, that would ruin my life. Okay, so the ending to the War Games match. We see this masked assailant come out tonight. I don't know if he's going to be revealed or
yeah,
not, but the
right.
rumors is that it's Austin Theory.
Oh, boy.
Now, I love Austin Theory, and I'm so psyched, but a lot of people aren't. He's been off TV since July, and I think it's time. I think he could be the next John Cena.
I mean, he did beat John Cena at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
So he's definitely jacked. It's
Yeah.
funny. I one time went out to a club with him and Liv and a couple people and got a picture and posted it. And Rusev is like, "Who is this?"
Oh, really?
I was like, I don't know. He's like 25. Don't worry. Like, he's a child, you know?
Yeah.
Who is this man? And then like all my gay friends are hitting me up like, who's that man too? You know?
His biceps are huge.
Yeah. So that's how I knew. When all my gay guys are hitting me up, that's when I knew this
Like,
guy.
this
We're
guy's
on to
gonna make
something.
it.
Did any gay guys hit you up about me for breakfast yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole time. Nonstop.
No, okay. So do you think it's Austin Theory, or do you think it could be, because some people thought it was Seth Rollins because of the curb stomp.
Yeah.
Then some people think that it's John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, because they were comparing curb stomps.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, my co-host was like, "Oh, it's Seth Rollins. He did the curb stomp." I'm like, just because he's doing the curb stomp doesn't mean that it's Seth Rollins. I feel like it could be Austin Theory.
Yeah,
looks like
I think
it.
I was
He's
comparing
a little.
like
I could have.
girth.
Oh, girth. You're
Girth.
comparing a girth.
That's a very weird thing to say.
It is. It is.
Very weird thing to say.
Now we're going into
Comparing his girth. I feel.
You
He
thought it
just
was
seemed-
Ludwig.
I
as
did
well.
think that.
Yeah.
I did think that because I feel like Austin is a little like he seemed taller out there. He seemed like the same height as Brock Lesnar out there when I was
Yeah.
comparing. And I feel like he's a little shorter, but I do think it might have been Ludwig.
I also think
But he
it's
also seems a little thicker than Ludwig. That's my only thing.
Ludwig is very
Ludwig.
skinny. You know, he's
Yikes.
a thin king.
Ludwig.
Ludwig, if that's how you
Ludwig.
say it. How do you feel about the decision that WWE made to not have him reveal himself at Survivor Series?
Oh,
But
I
that was
love
kind
it.
of maybe a smart move.
Yeah.
To get people to watch Raw, obviously,
Yeah.
anticipation.
For sure.
But some people were complaining about it.
Well, what would the world be if we didn't have some people complaining? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You never complain.
I never complain. I'm only
Yeah.
positive.
Always happy.
Do you guys
I'm
feel
always
like
happy.
people went home happy? Like, do you think people went home satisfied?
I thought it was a great event.
Okay.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was a great event too. I did feel that air a little bit. Like people weren't leaving, you know, after the match was over. People were like, oh, they really thought there was going to be another thing.
Yeah.
But I also
Yeah, you're
think
right.
that's okay. You know, it's like keep people guessing. That's a cliffhanger.
Well, the
like,
real
why do
way
we need
they
to give
ended it
everyone?
was
you
Roman
know?
was in the ring in the middle, and they had that
Yeah,
face off
yeah.
with
Yeah.
Cody, and you saw it. Yeah, people were not leaving their seats yet, even after it ended. But once I saw that little logo up there in the corner, that was like, okay, it's over.
Yeah.
It's funny. People started booing when they saw the Triple H credit at the end because they're like, I guess that is the end of the
That's it.
show. Yeah.
It's always, but it's always a bummer when you see that because it's over.
Yeah, for the people
Yeah.
there. But in actuality, like, let's think of television, right? Let's think of television. Great shows have cliffhangers, you know? And it's like, that's what gets you back the next week, you know? And then we go, okay, are we doing it like a sports event or are we doing it like a running television show?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
One thing we have to mention, it's all over the internet. TMZ put it on their website too. Paul Heymon is making waves. Dude, that guy, you like
boy.
heels. That's the guy that night. Just unreal. So he's walking through the crowd. Fan kid comes up all excited, puts hands on him, and he just shoves him. like full on shoves him. I'm going to give you my opinion before you give yours.
Yeah, I want to hear
By the
what
way,
you
he's like a
think.
10-year-old, by the way.
Here's the deal.
Yeah, that was so iconic.
One, security did not do a good enough job to keep him away. Two, you can't put your hands on somebody and not expect that to happen. That's all I have. I want to hear what you have to think
What do you
about
have? What about you, Roger? Did you get that footage?
I'm okay with it. What was
Was
that?
that your job? Did you get that footage?
I did not get that. I think it's part of the. He didn't injure the kid, so he's fine. I think it's fine. And it really adds to Paul Heyman's character. I mean, next time you go to a live event, you're not going to want to touch the
But
guy.
did he go too far is the question. Like, was it a little too far?
I don't think he went too far.
You don't think
No,
so?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Because WWE is very family friendly. And I feel like that might put a little bit of, it was half and half in the comment section.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't read the comic section, which I would love to. So when I saw Jonathan, my co-host of Identity Crisis, please go
Nice guy.
watch.
Shout out John.
Oh yeah,
Johnny,
he's a big wrestling
Jonathan.
fan. He's like us. Yeah,
He's like,
He was
"Oh,
awesome.
yeah,
One
he's-
of us.
Yeah. He sent me the clip, and that's when I sent it to you. Like,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
guess you guys had already posted it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So I like laughed hysterically, and then immediately I was like, wait. Can you push kids? And then I was like, wait. There's
already
all
thinking
these
for later.
things going through my head because John always would tell us, like, if someone jumps in the ring, do not touch them. Like if a fan jumps in, because if you do and you want to, like you could get sued, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, a lot of things. So I was like, whoa. And of course, concerned. But then I'm like, obviously, Paul Heyman is my spirit animal and I'm obsessed with him and he does no wrong. So he obviously is a genius and he's calculated all of this. So he knows. I'm sure he knew there was going to be a camera. Like, obviously, there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So he's going to take every moment to grab the brass ring and be as heel as possible. And look, it's pretty iconic. You're about to cry. You're so upset.
Are my eyes glossy right now? Are they
I was
dilating
like,
with
wow, it's okay. It's okay. You're like the children. I
Yeah.
mean, you're John Cena.
She like
Super fan.
Was she
Super
mocking your John
she
Cena
like
fandom?
she like low key mocks me when she's texting me about like my fandom. Like, John. Like she goes, "Oh, you're so nice. That's why you love John Cena."
Oh,
so
my
much." And I'm just like,
Yeah,
and then she'll send like a Russian accent audio message. It's so funny.
That's so
true.
funny.
It's so true.
but-
But I loved it. Like
Yeah.
what I think personally probably happened, I think it's probably I think it probably was a VIP kid. And they probably met the meet and greet and earlier.
He's gonna cherish it, okay?
And
He
you
will
know, the
cherish it.
spot is talked about. Like
When he's like, what, 13, 14, he's gonna be like, dude, look, Paul Heyman shoved me.
that was
Remember when that
iconic.
happened?
Like literally
Yeah.
so iconic. I couldn't even believe it.
I loved
couldn't even believe it.
I think
thought it was
Heyman
great.
could get away with it.
Would
because you were talking about how wrestlers can't like fight
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
I think Paul Heyman is one of the guys that they probably like
It
give him a
was
pass.
that was so iconic. I mean, he shoved him.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Would Lana shove a kid?
It depends on her
Depends on the situation.
mood. She's a woman, so
True.
she might feel really
Even
a lot of
worse if you
love.
put
Like,
your hands
oh,
on a
that's a
woman.
good point, actually.
I love you.
Putting your hands
Or
on
I
Paul
could have
Heyman,
been
whatever.
slapped.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's to say?
slap a bitch.
She's a woman. Yeah, slap a
Right.
bitch.
That's
Depends
assault,
on the
brother.
day of her cycle, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
I think there's just one thing we didn't mention. Nikki Bella. Can we talk about her for just 2 seconds before we head out?
Yes.
Nikki Bella. You know, she looked good that night.
Oh my God. She's so
You're like
hot.
blushing.
I'm
I know.
red. I'm as red as her shirt right now.
Oh my God. I think she's single too right now.
Yeah, like as if I have a chance. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, they love guys in press boxes, right?
Yeah, you might want to put a Nikki shirt on, not a John Cena shirt. That's my only thing.
Oh,
that's the way to get
wait,
in.
I
That's
didn't
the way to
even
get
think
in,
about
dude.
that. Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. No, she's, first of all, she looks absolutely amazing. Like, it's sometimes hard for me to process how good she looks.
But how do you think about her talking about being done in a couple years? This is her final run.
No, I don't want her that. She's like, I don't want her ever to be done. Like, I feel like she's still so moving the needle in professional wrestling because she has such a big reach, you know? And so she knows, it's kind of, John Cena's the same way. They know how to market, they know how to sell, they know how to promote. She promotes so well. And I think it is obviously a little challenging when you're coming from different eras. I mean, she came not just from my era, she came from, I think she got signed in 2007. that's almost 20 years.
Yeah.
That was the Divas era. That was the Kelly era. You know, I love Kelly. So beautiful. And so completely different era. Then she's through the whole Divas revolution into the women's evolution, then retires, has a kid and comes back.
Yeah.
Like that's actually insane to me to still look that good, to be able to move that good. So, you know, if people are having an issue with her at all, I think they need to take a nap.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, they do.
Like, go calm down. Like, stop being a hater because this woman has been doing this for 20 years. And
She doesn't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
She does not have to prove anything.
Yeah.
She's one of those who doesn't matter if she has a title or not. She's going to get the pop.
Yeah.
Everybody loves her. You can look, but you can't touch, you know?
Exactly. Miro sings that song, no joke, all the time.
I listened to it on the way to work today.
Oh.
I listened to Liv Morgan's theme. I listened to Rusev's old theme this morning as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
Rusev Udria, Rusev Machka.
Yes,
That's
yes.
so good.
We talked about that.
Yes.
We love both themes.
Yes,
they both
we
are
do.
iconic. Awesome.
Yes. Well, he wrote both of them.
Oh, really?
wrote both
Yeah,
of
he
them.
wrote with Neil, who's Neil's in charge of the music, wrote hands-on with everything.
I'm imagining him sitting there,
That's
like,
cool.
if it's not right, he gets all upset. She sent
Very
me
much.
3 selfies of him upset this past week. Just
That's
like
him. That's him
angry.
happy.
He's always kayfabe. He's always kayfabe. I love it. I
He
love
really
it. I
is.
love
It's
it.
so funny.
So
What did you think of Nikki's?
I love Nikki. I feel like
I love that.
there's still a subsection of wrestling fans that are always going to not like her. But I think that
Why do you think that is? Just because she comes from a different era?
No,
And-
because I think unless you're like spectacular. So Trish Stratus was one of those people that like, you know, you kind of have to earn your way up. Candice Michelle was the same way. And so now I don't think Nikki Bella ever hit that exact point where people were like, she's great. Like she's great in the ring. It was always she's good.
Yeah.
And I think that's unfair to her. Because I think she improved a lot. You know, she was a total diva. She was just a regular like ballet. And she made herself a big superstar that's respected in the ring.
Yeah.
So I do think she's a little underappreciated overall.
For
but
sure.
Who cares?
I overappreciate her.
Yeah, you overappreciate. You overcome. Yeah.
We could have you back to do probably a whole episode on Total Divas as well.
Oh my God.
We'll have to have you
Total
back.
we
Divas
should bring we should bring in Total Divas girls. We
Eva
could bring-
Marie is in Orange County.
Yeah. I love Eva.
I love you.
I love Eva.
I emailed and I didn't get a response, so this is on you now.
Okay.
He's putting you to work already.
Hey, she works at TMZ now. She's a journalist.
Well, she was going to come on my podcast, so I'll just bring her here.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna
hey,
go on
we don't
her
want to
or
steal her from you. You know. So
But this is a different flow.
yeah, it's much different.
Yeah, it's like a discourse.
Yeah, you can say anything here.
I love that.
You know, we don't cut anything. I'm kidding. So next week, John Cena's final match. That's the
Week
end.
and a half.
Week and
Week and a half.
2 weeks. Well,
No,
13
it's
days.
like 2
13 days.
Today's Monday.
The
and
first.
It's
it
on the
is-
13th.
It's on the 13th, December, or the Saturday. Yeah, DC.
Are you going to cry?
I don't know what I'm going to be like
Because I feel like you're already getting teary-eyed.
right now talking about it.
Aw.
No. I definitely will be like I don't know if I can even sit in the press box. I think I need to sit closer.
Should we buy tickets again?
Oh.
You're gonna be shocked at how much tickets cost.
Is it? Are they? Well, you know, it's like pretty much sold out. Miro's going.
Oh, he's
just
going?
just a clap for John backstage. That's
That's
how much he
cool.
loves
Yes,
John.
I love that.
Oh my God, I am gonna cry probably.
Yeah.
I love John. Like he gets like it's like my favorite match of the night was John's segment. Obviously because it's Liv Morgan's segment.
Yeah.
But
This might be a dumb question. Do you have John Cena on your phone?
no,
Oh.
Miro does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, because when I was working with him, he was dating Nikki. So it was just,
Oh. Yeah. Not gonna happen. No.
yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you, CJ, for coming
Thank
back.
you.
It was so great having you, and you're going to be on here a lot more.
I really hope that I become like a full-time correspondent to bring the tea
You
to
shouldn't
TMZ.
just be a correspondent. You're like core. Like,
Or
yes. We love having you here because get this, you know, we're here, we're just two guys.
dudes.
We're just two dudes talking about wrestling, but when you're here, a legend talking about wrestling. Completely
it changes the game.
Oh my God. Oh my
Well,
God.
thank you. I know you got to get going, so
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Raw tonight. We'll see what happens. See if your predictions are correct.
I'm so
if
excited.
It's Ludwig. I'm gonna literally block you. Yeah. There's no way. Thank you guys. Apple and Spotify. TMZ's Inside the Ring. Make sure you go listen to Identity Crisis as well. Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, of course.
Yes.
They have a lot of great guests coming up.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
she told me yesterday the things she has coming up, and you wouldn't even believe it.
Yep. It's true.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So
And subscribe to cjperry.com.
yes.
Awesome.
50% off right now. Cyber Monday.
I subscribed
Black
when it
Friday,
was
Cyber
100%.
Monday. Okay.
I bought it when it was 100%.
Oh, sick. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
See ya.